Hello everyone, happy Friday. It is Friday the, what are we, the 16th of January 2025. 2026. My goodness. 16th of January 2026. We're in a new year. This is my third Facebook Live for the year. I should actually know the year by now, but you know when you were younger, you always used to like write down the year and you'd always do the previous year. That's where my brain is, obviously. Um, my brain is last year. Um, Thank you so much for joining me. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. stampinwithsharon.com.au. Today, I thought I would share with you a few things. So, happening right now is the brand new mini catalogue is out. Just realised I bring it with me. I don't know. The brand new mini catalogue is out, and the online exclusives is out as well. So two great things that are happening. Also, right now it's bonus days. So every $90 you spend, you get a voucher for $9 to spend on your next order in February. From I think it's the 3rd of February, you can actually shop using your bonus vouchers. So that actually gives you $9 off. So it's almost like you're getting extra because you also get when you shop during January, well, all the time, you also get Stampin' rewards for every from $35 up. So from when you have an order of over $35, you get 10% Stampin' rewards to spend on another order coming up. Hey Sam, how you going? Bonus days is happening now, but also it's a product of the month. So obviously last month I did the design series paper, which was December. This month is a stamp set, and I'm really, really excited about this one because the stamp set's really, like, the fonts in it are beautiful. It's just a sentiment stamp set, which I think we always need some good sentiments in our stash. And so this one's really good. I'm really loving it. So I'm going to be using that today. So we're doing the gears and textured stamp set and dies. So I've actually done some die cutting this morning. So we'll see how we go with incorporating the dies in with the stamps. So I love the stamps, obviously. I did the class this week and also did the Facebook Live last Friday with the gears and textures, and it's just such a versatile stamp that it's like you can use it with lots of colors. You can make it masculine, feminine, whatever you want, everything in between. So let's see where I'm at. Where am I? Let's go. Yeah, let's go this one, and that one. So this is what we're going to be using today. These three. Now, did I bring my? I didn't bring my catalogue over at all. That's really silly. So this is the Fabulous Sayings stamp set. That this is actually when you spend $125, it will open up the option to add this to your order for only $9. So you get a stamp set for $9, and look at the font, like the Happy Birthday, like this. I love this font. It's just gorgeous. Like you've got lots of different sayings in here, lots of different cards you can make with it. So I'm going to pair that with the dies and also with the stamps. So I've got these three things I'm doing. So let's get started. I have no idea what I'm actually doing right now. So, the other thing I'm pairing it with is, excuse me, the Nature Walk Designer Series paper. So I thought I would actually incorporate the Nature Walk DSP. Now, let's see. Yeah, those ones. Oh, no, I can do this. So I've already used it, obviously. So it's just lots of textural stuff, again, to incorporate with the stamps. So I've had a look online just to have a look at a couple of little things. So who is it? Rachel Block created some stamps with some cards with another stamp set, but not this one. It was more of a Father's Day type of one. It had gears in it as well. So I'm just going to try and taste that one a bit. I might use that DSP to start with. I think. Yeah, and I think I need to do a bit more die cutting. So I did, maybe not, I don't know. I did some Secret C. Actually, no, I'll use that one. I did some Secret C die cuts, but I think that will actually go with the Pretty Peacock, I think. So let's work with that for the moment. Yep. So we want a card front first up. So we're just going to go 10 centimeters by 14.8. And I'm going to just rough it up a bit. Try and make it a bit weathered. So I got this this stamp set just on Tuesday, so it came in just on Tuesday for me, so that was really cool. I was going to do a craft day with a good friend, and so it was a perfect opportunity to take it with me. So I really like this one. This is really cool. What do I want? I haven't prepped anything except for doing some die cutting, so hopefully you'll bear with me and keep with me. Oh. So let's go 10.5. No, let's go 14.8. I'm just going to score at 10.5 on this one. It's going to sit on there. I did bring my blending brushes over, I think. Yes, I did. So we'll get a few blending brushes out as well. I'll do maybe a bit of early espresso on the edges just to sort of make them a bit worn. And get rid of the white. And then I think I'll just add some early espresso onto this as well. Make them a bit darker. What do I want? So there's lots of dies in this set. There's 16 of them. Dies. Some rustic elements. And some of these didn't actually come out as well as they should have, probably because my plates are actually a bit bent. So I think it's just because they were a bit bent. And so they didn't die cut as well as they should have. But I'm not actually, if it tears a bit, I'm not that fussed because that can just add to the texture of stuff. Hey Julie, how you going? Good to have you join. I'm playing with the gears and textures, dies and stamps today. How's my audio? Is that all right? Or is it a bit quiet today? I feel like it's a bit quiet, actually. Let's just turn it up a tiny bit. All right. See how we've gone with that. That one. Is it that one? Might do that one as well. Let's see. Now with our gears and everything, we'll pull some of those stamps out as well. And I've got my pretty peacock and my secret sea. Morning, Zelia. How are you? Good to have you join us. I'm just going to stamp randomly on the DSP. I'll get some early espresso out as well. And there's that one. Oh. Just need a bit of liquid glue. It's got a bit more glue in it. That one. Sorry, I'm focusing. I'm not talking. Sorry. Sometimes you just get in the groove. Okay. Quite a dark card, but I'm liking that. Excuse me. So then, what do I want to do? So I've got some vanilla offcuts, vanilla cardstock. There's some offcuts from last week, so I'm hoping I might have something wide enough. Otherwise, I'll chop some more. I don't think I will. So So it's the largest stamp set, so I don't know if that's going to work as well. Because I want something nice and dark for this. Possibly do that. You can do anything. Let's try that one. Oops. And we're going to stamp that in early espresso. I did bring over some trim that I can use as well. Excuse me. I might actually add the gold, black and gold. I don't know if this is current, just because it was from the holiday mini. I can't recall if that's current right now, so I apologise in advance. Let's go back to this one. We might do some pretty peacock on this one. I don't want it as dark as what I've done in the other ones. Oops. Yeah, you know. And then, where is my seal? There's my Stampin' seal. Let's see. So I'm just going to glue that little die cut on, and then use dimensionals to pop it up. There we go. I'm just going to bring that over slightly because that's overhanging a tiny bit. What do you think? Like that one? I hope so. I hope you like that one. Now, I do have a piece of vanilla to go on the inside. And we might just stamp a couple of images on the inside. Oops, there's a bug. There we go. So that's my first one that it took way too long. I like that one. That's not too bad. So that was originally inspired by Michelle Block from, I don't know how long ago that one was. 2019, March 2019. So she'd used the, what was it? What was it called? I don't know. Something from it was a masculine one. I can't remember what she used. Oh, Geared Up Garage. There you go. And so that's inspired by the Geared Up Garage cards that she made, Rochelle Block. So let's move on to another one. Let's see what else we have that I can change up quite significantly. That's part of the fun, I think. All right, let's go back to a bit of stamping. So I've got my Secret Sea, and I've got some cloud cover. So we might pull out cloud cover and Secret Sea inks now and do some other stamping. And we'll add some dies to it. So our big die, a couple of smaller ones. Also got some little circles and stuff too. So let's start with this one. So I've got cloud cover, we've got pretty peacock, no, we want Secret Sea, and possibly some basic grey. Let's go with those three, I think. Maybe I might leave pretty peacock out too. All right, what other stamps do I need? A few more. Not sure how many cards I'm going to get out today because they've got a bit more involved in these cards. A bit more involved. Yeah, okay. So I've just stamped one of the image in cloud cover. I'm doing the cog in Secret Sea. Oops, I keep putting my fingers in the ink. Let's pull out our basic grey, I think. So another cog in basic grey, and then the arrows we'll do in basic grey as well. And then I've got some dots that I might actually do in pretty peacock. Another cog in Secret Sea. more ink on my fingers and on the card. So basically you're stamping randomly on the card front. And then we can bring in, I think I do bring in the basic grey for some background, some texture. I might do some roughing up again. Bye, Zelia. I'll see you shortly. See you tonight once you catch up. All right, let's get back to our basic grey again. More. Oh, a bit messy there. All right, so then we've got our little cogs. We've got circles as well. All the images, yeah. So let's go with, let's work out our sentiment, I think. I might keep going with the you can do anything. Do I bring in the DSP? Maybe I'll bring in the DSP again. Some of the images, oh, I could do that one. So some of the images are quite subtle, more subtle. So I think I'm going to use that one. And what colour? I might do, thanks Julie. I'm really enjoying this set. I think this probably has to be my favourite in the catalogue. I'm going to do you can do anything. We'll bring in some, yeah, we'll do some more basic grey, I think. I'm making a bit of a mess today. I think that's fun. And then I pulled out another piece of design series paper that's mostly Secret C. So this one, but I think I'm going to tear that one. What have I got? Need another one. Need another brush. I'm just going to scrunch it up. Scrunch up the DSP, but then a bit more texture to it, hopefully. That, can't close it. There we go. And then just going to add a bit of basic grey onto some of our cogs. And then the card base, I could probably do black again. I think black would probably be fine, but I might try and get the basic grey out. Let's see if I can find some basic grey. There we go. Yeah. And because we're not quite dark enough, just a bit around the edge, a bit of extra ink around the edge. And I've got a bit of linen thread. I need to put some more of this on my order because I don't actually have enough. I don't have much more than this. So I've got a linen thread. I can glue that one down. Now I can deal with the sentiment and the other embellishments that we're going to use, meaning the cogs, the dies. Yep. I should have moved that first. That's not moving. Okay. Let's go with about, yeah, dimensionals. That's what I want. And so let's start gluing some of these down. This one. What else have I got? Yeah, actually, I think that's probably good. So that one. And then I've got just trying to use the extra ink that I've got on there rather than restamping. So that can go on the inside. So these aren't simple stamping cards by any means, are they? Definitely not. But I am really loving them, even if I do say so myself. What do you think, Sam? Whew, I'm really liking them. I'm surprised they came out of me. All right, let's see what else can we do. I'll do a different color combo. Yeah, let's try a different color combination. So I won't do, I got pretty peacock. I'll leave the cloud cover off this time. That one. There we go with Misty Moonlight. Oh, maybe we will do cloud cover. We'll do more blues this time. Right, let me see. How will that look? Those four. Yeah, let's try those four. Okay. But we'll need, I think I want some design series paper down the side. So we might try that one. Might try two actually. There we go. Yeah, use those ones. All right, clear space a bit. So my trimmer, I think it's going to be the last one today. It's taken me a bit longer. I'm just going to chop off an inch. Maybe 1.25 inches for this one. I still need them. I'm just going to do 14.3. Gardeners here today. Okay, 14.3. Yep. We're just going to keep doing rustic, I think. We might put it onto some Secret C cardstock. We've got our vanilla card front. So card base, what colour are we? That's going to have to do. So again, ink around the edges and some good texture. Okay. A bit more roughing. Tearing, roughing, you know, all that sort of stuff. Stampin' used to sell a tool that would actually do the roughing. I think I still have it somewhere, but I don't. I usually just use paper snips now. I'm just going to overlap them. Oh, I was going to do the other side. I was too. I was going to use that side. Hey, let's try that again. Let's try it this way instead. Because I put glue on it, I don't want to stick it down. Ah. All right, let's try this again. Okay, there, I think. Yep, about there. All right, I can glue this one down now. Oh dear. Ugh, lots of ink. Set that one aside for the moment. Probably wouldn't normally put the put that down first before I did anything else, but you know, sometimes you make a bit of a boo-boo. I don't mind if it's going to overlap that. So I've glued the design series paper down, then I'm actually just stamping randomly again. And I'm not actually worrying if it's going to go over the top of the designer series paper. I'm not that fussed, really. If it does, that's okay. We'll just add to the texture of things. No, can't do that one. There we go, cloud cover. And we're just going to keep this one open, what is it? Secret C still going for a moment. I might change my mind, but right now, let's put them away. Because then we've got our cogs. So what have I got? What cogs have I got? That one and that one. Those ones. That one. My little chain links. I'm not going to do, I don't think I'm going to do too much colouring on this one. I haven't done any extra colouring either. Oh, this one I want to leave off actually. Let's do the big one. Alright, so crowd cover. Oops. And then, ugh, what have I got? Sentiment. But it's not quite going to fit, that one. Oh, that one might. That might work. You can do anything. Of course you can. Oops. Glue dots. No, not glue dots. Dimensionals. Where did I put them? There. Oh, that moved. Want him up there. And then I'll just use some more linen thread, I think. There we go. And then glue him down onto my card. There we go. They are my 3 cards for today. Only 3. Did 5 last week. Can't complain too much. Let's clear stuff out of the way. Oh, inside card. Inside bit. Forgot that one. Let's see. On that stamp. And then thanks, Sam. I'm pretty partial to them. Just makes it easy. Like this set just makes things easy to stamp and create with. There we go. Those ones, those ones, those ones. And on the inside of this, I've got quite inky today. Quite a lot of ink over my hands and everything. Oh, get that one out of the way. What do you think? Do you like those ones? I think yeah, I'm quite happy with them. Really happy with how they've turned out. They're just that, I don't know, not always what I would do, but yeah, this stamp set really lends itself to very rustic cards. So I really like them. Can you tell? Can you tell I like them? Just Just putting my stamps away while I think about it. There we go. So yeah, they are my 3 cards for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me create these. Yeah, so I really do like the rustic sort of cards. Like, they just, yeah, I don't know. I just like them. So yeah, that's me. So what have I got coming up? So we've got obviously the online exclusives, and the January to April mini catalogue are out now. So check them all out. This is in the mini catalogue, so go and have a look at that. You know, like I've made, what, I don't know, 8 cards over the last 2 weeks just using that bundle. A lot of simple stamping. There's a couple of techniques in there. And then I had my class, which was another 4 cards. So it is really a versatile stamp set. So if you haven't got that already on your list, let me know, because you should really probably get it. Pop it in your cart. And as I said, orders of $35 or more, you get 10% Stampin' Rewards to use on your next order. Plus, during January up until I think the 2nd of February, you get bonus days, which every $90 you spend, you get a voucher of $9. So it's like you're getting 20% to spend next month. So it's amazing, like, great discount. So I'd love to have you, shop with me. Also, don't forget to check out my my Stampin' Up. No, what am I? YouTube page, Stampin' with Sharon AU, to have a look at all the different videos I've got. I think I hit 400 videos last week, so I think I've got 2 more to upload today. So it'll be 402. So check out all my videos, lots of different techniques. And if you see some cards that you really like, just find a stamp set that will actually work if it's already retired and you don't have it in your stash. Find something that'll work with it and just recreate the cards that I've made. That's what I do. I do that with my upline. I go back through all of her Stamper Stack classes and go, oh, what can I recreate and use what's current? So that's a lot of fun. It's actually a great springboard to being creative as well. So that's what I love. I've got some classes coming up. So I'm doing Stamper Stacks on the 2nd Wednesday of the month, 7:30 at night and 10 o'clock in the morning. So 10 a.m. and 7:30. So 2 sessions on the 2nd Wednesday of the month. The 4th Wednesday of the month, I have my kit classes. So that, again, is 10 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. And that's when you just come along. It's $45. You purchase the first kit, and then if you want a second kit, it ends up being 2 kits for $80, and so on. So it's just, you get, the more kits you buy, the cheaper the kits end up becoming. So I also have my scrap and sip on the 2nd Saturday of each month. So I'm trying to be a bit more consistent with when I'm actually doing my classes and stuff as well. So check that out. Also, I still have a number of places left for my retreat, which is the 24th to the 26th of April, and I would love to have you join me. It'll be a great weekend of crafting, and you won't have to cater. You just come along, eat, put your plate on a trolley, not worry about cleaning up, and just go and craft and sleep. Craft, sleep, eat. Craft, sleep, eat. Great. Or craft, eat, sleep. I don't know, whichever way you want to do it. So it'll be a great weekend, 24th to the 26th. Check out my Facebook page for more details on that one. Registration closes at the end of March. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.